This is Twit.
Sure, are you familiar with eye, mouth, eye?
No, what is that?
You're not? Man,
Mouth, eye?
you should start
Sorry.
watching What's Trending. I hear it's a great way to keep up.
Cover more like social culture and the YouTube star influencer world.
Well, okay, so
It's not like a
this was a thing
mouth,
on
eye.
Twitter, the eye, mouth, eye. It was actually kind of a joke.
Oh, like the okay. I see.
You might have seen this on people's Twitters.
When was this? Was this week?
Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, so it was.
See, even Jason didn't know about this.
Yeah, so the idea was a bunch of tech workers started putting the emojis for an eye, a mouth, and an eye in their tweets, and start saying cryptic things about this exciting new, implying it's like an app, the next hot app. In the span of 2 days, they collected 30,000 email addresses from people seeking invitations for early access to Eye, Mouth,
God.
Eye. It was 60 mostly young, mostly non-white people working at companies like Facebook, Instagram. I'm reading from the Wired story about it. Twitter and Stripe. They created basically an artificial hype cycle. They dangled a fake public private beta, but then raised $200,000 for the Okra Project, the Innocence Project, the Loveland Foundation.
Oh, I love that. I don't know why I did not see this.
Is that wild? On the other hand, you may love it, but it also, there's people saying that you completely misrepresented.
Yeah, but then they raised money for a good cause, but they had to, say like once they got you in that it's actually going to this. But yeah, that's a bit bad.
Yeah,
probably.
it's great that they tipped the money and gave it to charity. All for that. But the fact that 30,000 people signed up for this thing that they had no idea what it's all about
Tells you
this
something.
is exactly what I was talking about earlier. With you got to slow down. Don't sign up for every new thing that comes along.
They created now it's the website's changed, but they created initially a website that had the eye, mouth, and eye just bouncing around and then said, give us your email address.
That's amazing.
Now it says donate and submit your receipt to.
Okay. But that goes back to like Minnesota Freedom Funds. They raised millions of dollars and people were calling them out because they only spent, they disclosed they only spent like $100,000. But they also on the site say they do other things, not just, bailout funds. They also help with immigration and all that. And people were like, what? And all you had to do is read the site to figure it out.
Yeah. Here's an example tweet from @HipCityReg. So far, the best term sheet has been 4 at 40 million pre-money. If someone could beat that, let me know. Eye, mouth, eye, implying that they're raising 40 million. Of course, they weren't. There wasn't anything. And then another guy completely in on it said, "I'm in for 420 at 69 million pre-money. Send term sheet." And I'll double an anchor. Hit my DMs. Now, a lot of this is joking around about the crazy Silicon Valley culture. They basically, as Wired said, monetized FOMO. In 36 hours, $200,000 for charity. 30,000 email addresses. There were 60 people in the Eye, Mouth, Eye group chat. They were already internet acquaintances. They quickly started adding to the joke, so they kind of made it go viral. I think that's pretty wild.
That's amazing.
I don't know if it's good or bad. It's a statement.
It's the reality.
It's the way it is.
Of the world we live in.
Yeah.
Yeah.